Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Today I am here with a guest. We have Hypa on the channel, ready to run 100 Legendary Crests. We're going to have a little bit of a conversation about the game, updates, his experience inside of the game while we do these runs. But it is a Mirror Jewels event time right now. He did run those Mirror Jewels earlier, as did I, but he's still got 100 crests to run. So let's start those up right now, Hypa. And why don't we get into a little bit about you? Tell us about you, your experience in Diablo Immortal, how long you've been playing, and, well, I guess the main question is, did you save all these crests up or did you open up the wallet? Let us know some info, bro.
Hi, I'm Hypa. Yeah, I opened up the wallet on this one. I haven't been playing that long. I've been playing about 5 months, going on 6, and I'm doing a little bit of catch up, especially with regular gems.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I've been buying the purple crests and selling them actually to get regular gems and build my secondaries up. I have like rank 7s on most of them now.
Nice. That's great, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people are saying is the way to go. I just love to get my legendary gems up nice and high, but it takes forever. Why don't you start your run, and then we could just start talking more about your experience. You say that you've been playing for almost 6 months now. Why don't you fill us in, let us know, because I've been playing since day one, so I don't have the experience such as a newer player coming in and having the catch-up mechanic and all that. How was it when you started playing?
It's tough because there's a big gap between you and the people that have been playing for a long time, especially in the regular gems. I mean, that power is, resistance and potency. Those things are hard to combat with
Yeah.
just a base level account. I actually started a little bit before that, but I was super, super casual. I got it on my phone because Diablo 4 didn't run on my laptop at the time.
Yep.
Um, so I got the free game and got completely addicted. And then I met my clan, which is dads and moms too. We're on the High Heaven server, and I was in there, and just it really took off. I kind of got it. I just got the bug.
Yeah,
Like
no, I hear
I'm a
it.
I'm a math guy anyways, so I really went into the damage calculations, and I worked with a couple of people that are way smarter than me. They've been playing around since the beginning, and built a pretty solid count. It's getting pretty good. I hope to be immortal here soon. We'll see. I mean, we're close. We're the number 2 right now.
Yep. That's nice, man. Do me a favor. Pause your gameplay for a second and just lower the volume of the game because it's super loud. Just bring your game volume all the way down because when you're talking, it's fine. Bring it all the way down. Yeah. There you go. That's better. We don't need
Better.
to hear.
Okay.
I'd rather hear you than hear the game. Perfect.
Yeah, hearing all those people scream.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
on.
So it's actually pretty cool. You've been playing for 6 months. I saw your account, which I'm going to have you share with people a little bit later on to kind of show what it looks like. It's a really respectable level account right now. Like your primaries are all max level, your secondaries are all nice and high level as well. You're doing a really good job. And you say you're a mathematician. So being someone that's into math and odds and all of that, let's see what we get right here. First of all, the first drop. Are we going to get any?
Yep,
You got a
I got
white one
one.
right off the
I
bat,
got one
bro.
right off the bat. Wolfert.
Oh, and a good one as well.
Yep,
Good for
nice.
you. All right, I'm gonna keep tally right here because you're running
Yep.
100. What's your thought? How many do you think you're gonna get?
I'm hoping for at least 5, maybe
Okay.
1 in 5.
Okay, so we're gonna see if we can meet that goal. What I like to tell everyone to
Let's
do
see.
is just to support the community in the video. Throw a like in the video. It gives luck to the streamer or the guest of the streamer. Would love to get you as much luck as possible. I know it really doesn't mean anything, but it's something I like to do anyways. All right, so that's 10 of 100, 9 more runs to go. Now, what I was talking about was you're a math guy. Just jump right into your second run. We'll just keep them rolling. You're a math
Okay.
guy. So
Yes.
how do you feel about the odds of getting what you're looking for here, of getting 5 out of 10 full runs?
You know, I used to think it was impossible. The game would seem to laugh at me. I'd run my red crest, I get the bonus every now and then, and I get a mocking laughter or a berserker's eye. I'm like, okay, I spent 1,500 plat on that, those type of things.
Yeah.
Um, but I think the odds are actually better than I used to think. It happens more often than not. Like I showed you before we started, I just found another off rune, and that's the second one I found in 2 weeks. So those orange runes are supposed to be like 0.02%.
Yeah.
That was pretty lucky. I bought one, and I guess the game kind of refunded me in a way.
It's a 2-for-1 deal, man. How generous Diablo Immortal is. You know,
Yeah.
it's actually refreshing to hear someone talk about the game in when it comes to the gacha mechanic, right? Because when we're talking about this, the whole Legendary Crest run, it's basically a gacha mechanic. It's like opening chests, but you have to run a rift to get it done to get to those chests. Most people are
Yep.
pretty negative about it. They say, you know, obviously the old school conversations, Diablo Immortal, pay to win, and all that stuff. But it's a lot of people believe that you just can't get that much luck. And to be honest with you, I've been playing this game for 3 years. I have no idea how many legendary crests I've run. Quite a bit though. I've never received a 5 out of 5 star legendary gem. I've never gotten one. The best I've gotten was a 4 out of 5, and that's from me buying them from the shop. So, do you have any 5 out of 5s in your account?
I don't. And I was just going to say that I bought a 4 out of 5 Spiteful Blood the other day on somebody's advice, and that's the best one I have.
Okay.
Um, my Colossus, I got it up to 4 out of 5 with the event using those, whatever they were called,
Yeah, yeah,
the,
yeah.
the
Uh,
event where we could upgrade it.
People call those, and I have two gems that are in that state. They call those the Dollar Tree 5 star gems because,
That what that orange star is. That's how you
yeah,
get an
yeah,
orange star instead of a gold one.
yeah, exactly. It's like the ghetto version, but you know what? It is the same exact thing. I'll take the orange star any day of the week. All right, cool, man. So I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
to
just
hear that you're positive
convenient.
about the game.
Oh, absolutely. I love this game. I haven't gone back to any other game since I started playing this,
Nice,
and
man.
I've played a lot. Um, I played all the Diablos, old school.
That was gonna be
These-
my next question. I was gonna ask if you were a Diablo guy or if this was your first experience. But and you know, a lot of people are in the same boat, and I feel like this is a lot of my audience are, you know, older dudes that have kids or that are just not kids themselves anymore that just don't have the time to sit in front of the computer and play Diablo 4. So we play something that's a little bit more accessible. You know, Diablo Immortal being that thing. By the way, second run, no luck that time around. I'm sorry to see it.
Done. Not that time.
Yeah,
I
it's
can show you
okay.
everything.
Better
I've
luck.
got three 2 stars. Three
Yep.
2 stars. I need this main class too. I'm almost to 10 on mine, so that'll be perfect.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it is. It is nice. First of all, it's nice when you get those 2 stars up to rank 10, but it's also nice when you pick up the dupes that you need for it as well. All right, so that's 2 out of 10 runs right there, man.
2 out of 10. Yep. Let's run reds this time, just to toss it up.
Okay. Do you have any? A lot of people will say that if you run 10, your odds are not as good than if you run 3 crests at a time. Anything that
You know,
you
I
believe out of that?
I don't believe that. I think you have more odds because it's the law of large numbers, right? You're giving more chance to the current spend to get um, you know, you have 10 opportunities instead of three, I guess, on that current roll. I see
Mm-hmm.
it all as you kind of touched on it a little bit. I see it as gambling,
Yeah.
kind of. I call it the El Dorito Casino.
I mean, it really is, right? I mean, when you're thinking about that, what we're doing right now is first of all, I don't spend much on crests at all. I'll buy packs or I'll buy um, some of the services that the game offers, and a lot of times it'll come with orbs or it'll come with crests, and that's really how I build up my stash of crests. Um, but at the end of the day, what we're doing here is spending money on a game that is literally just a virtual item that you don't actually own that could be shut down at any point in time. And it's important, and I like to say this in any video that I'm doing about running legendary crests, or if it's on one of my other channels, any gacha mechanic, that you're really doing this for your enjoyment, as if you were to go hang out with friends and go to an arcade or spend money in some other way for enjoyment. Because really, there's no real
Absolutely.
value unless if you are someone that wants to sell your account, which you would still get only a fraction of the money that you spent on it,
There-
and it's against terms of service anyways.
Yeah, you get very little for what you put in.
100% agree.
And nope, we didn't
Not
get
this
it.
time. Not this time around.
Not this time. So
I
now we're 1 for 3.
I hope I don't bring you bad luck, man. I hope I
Oh no, I doubt it. It's the rift. It's not you.
yeah,
Let's
you'll
just
never
keep it
talk to
that
me
way.
again, man. Those Discord messages will be gone.
Right?
All right, so 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. We hit on one of them. I noticed you're playing on controller as well, using Xbox or PlayStation, or do you have some type of a custom?
No, it's an Xbox controller.
Yeah, that's what I
It's a wired
use.
one.
That's what I've used to use in the past, a wired Xbox 360 controller. My favorite controller of all time, by the way.
Yeah, I used to be a PlayStation guy, but I've gotten used to the offset joysticks. That used to be weird to me because I played PlayStation all the time.
Uh-huh. That's funny.
That's where we played a lot of Diablo 3.
Yeah.
My whole family. We actually bought a second. I have 5 children, and we bought a second console so we could all play.
That's awesome, man. I
It
love
was,
that.
it was
Okay, question for you because I'm watching The Last of Us. And by the way, for context here, we're very off topic. I was always an
yeah.
Xbox person growing up. I never had a actually I had a PlayStation 1, I think. But then I got into Xbox and I was into like Halo and Gears of War. So I never got to play The Last of Us. And I watched the show now and I really like it. Did you ever play The Last of Us on PlayStation? It was a PlayStation
You know,
exclusive, I think.
it was. I did not play it very much. We had it in the house. I think my son had it.
Hmm.
Um, and it really wasn't my thing. I'm more
Yeah.
into this type of. I like first person shooters, this type of stuff. StarCraft was always my fun or my big one to go to.
Less survival, more let's just go kill things type game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
I love that.
I,
I love the story of The Last of Us, and I'm not someone that like listens to story in games either. So if I were to ever play the game, I probably wouldn't actually sit through the story. But I like the thought of it. Uncharted is another game that was really good from PlayStation 2.
yeah, you know, I work with a lot of new people that come in, teaching them just the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got
There
one.
we go. Let's
Got a
go.
white light, white light, white light. Sleeping vial. I can see it there. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, I've been working with these new people, and this one person is in college. Doesn't have the time, really, is what they're saying, to finish the quest line. And I said, just skip past it. Click, 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 and hit the little thing. Don't watch the videos. You got to get that done to unlock it. You don't have to watch it.
I know. Some games I feel like you just should though because they're built so deeply around the story. But again, I'm still the culprit of not watching it.
Yeah, true. And well, I watched this the first time I did it.
Oh, you did?
Now, oh yeah,
I still
now
never
I
did.
create other accounts. I think the best way to learn a new character is to start it from the ground up. So I create new ones, run through it, and then I just delete them. And then,
Ah,
the 5 slides
before you
from the beginning.
before you class change or something like that, you'll play through it just to kind of learn it.
Yep,
Huh.
for sure.
That's
Um,
interesting, man.
tonight, tonight I will probably class change for the first time in a while on this. I've been a Tempest forever. Um, to farm essences, I think I'm gonna go with Monk and get ready for this update.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry ahead of time. Monk is the one class that I played, man, that I just could not get into. And fun fact, in the technical alphas before the game even came out, I loved playing the monk. But now when the game's out, I just don't like. I class changed to the monk maybe 6 months ago for the first time. They had that world that spin to win build, and I was like, I got to test it out. And man, I just did not like the class. I switched back pretty quickly, and probably won't go back for a while. But hopefully you get to enjoy it. I know there is at least one
Hope
solid
so.
build.
I've been taking the essences that you get through these events, when you get to choose an item, because I have this all mastered.
Hmm.
So I select essences for the monk now and then just go and extract them. Even though I got a lot of 2500 gear from this new one,
Yeah.
and I'm extracting it, that's kind of painful.
No, that's really smart though. It's to kind of prepare yourself before you go in because if you had to go in as a monk with no essences whatsoever, it could be painful. It could be pretty
I
painful.
tried that. I tried that with the wizard, and that's when I learned my lesson. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that could
So,
also be pretty painful. That could also. This is a nice
so,
build you're rocking right here,
so
man.
slow.
You're really ripping through everything.
This is the squall build that you're running, and kind of like it.
Yeah, it is. The boss is behind you.
I know. I just
Oh,
saw
okay.
him. I was
You
like,
taking
whoops.
the scenic route?
Well, I got to talking to you and I wasn't paying attention. I don't hear the little the noise it makes when it
All
ends.
right, because I have you muted. All right, what are we getting out of this one? Anything white?
Oh,
Yeah,
got one.
bro.
Yeah, it's white. Got it
Let's
again.
go. You get better luck than I have.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
Phoenix
Phoenix
Ashes.
Ash. Oh, you got two.
Two of them. Two
Two
double
Phoenix
barrels.
Ashes as well.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see what.
Haven't seen that gem
Very
drop
nice.
since the game launched.
I actually got this. Will be these are the fourth ones in the past couple days. I mean, I ran 50 crests yesterday too.
Wow.
Where'd it go? Oh yeah,
Two Phoenix
and both two
Ashes.
stars.
And you got yourself and honestly, two great 2 stars as well. Do you use Viper Bite in your build or no?
I have one that's ranked 7 and it's dormant right now.
Yeah, me
because of the
too.
strife in Battleground.
Got it. All right, very cool, man. Let's keep it rolling. So that was our how many was that? 4 runs?
4. Yep.
Okay, I'm
I
trying
think
to
it's the
keep
fourth one.
tally on
Or
a
is it?
piece of paper right
Hold
here.
on.
4 runs,
Tell if I can.
4 legendary crests. That's actually freaking great, man. I mean, you said you wanted 5, you've already gotten 4, so great start.
Yeah, this is great odds.
You're
Good luck.
you're
See?
welcome, man. See, now maybe we will be friends. Maybe it's going
Yeah,
better.
we will be friends. We'll keep talking. That's good.
So I have other questions
Okay.
about everything.
Okay.
I don't want to call you a new player because you're not. You are actually quite experienced with the game. But as a newer player inside of the game, you haven't seen updates come. You haven't seen yearly updates come because you've only been here for 6 months. What are your thoughts on the 3-year anniversary update that just dropped in the game? Very curious to hear your perspective.
This current one, the Trial of True Evils and everything that's going on is so lackluster and boring. That's
Hmm.
why I shot that little video. I couldn't believe how easy it was to beat the boss. I mean, yes, I'm powerful, but scale it up.
Yeah.
I mean, make it a challenge. I mean, I'd walk in there, but I could take off most of my gear and still beat that dude
Yeah, it's funny because
quickly.
I did the first one. I think it was Skarn on stream, and I went in with a party expecting something to be difficult. Really wasn't. I did the other. I haven't even done Diablo yet. When I went in this morning, it was still closed. Um,
Yeah,
it's open now.
no, it's still locked.
It's still
The
locked.
last one opened right on the day, like before reset even. At
Huh.
midnight it unlocked.
It's just weird because
But
Diablo should be open today according to the date, but it's not. That's just a error in the game, I guess. But either way, I went in against the Butcher and I went in against Bale, and it was, I'm Tempest as well. I wouldn't say my build is extremely strong or anything crazy, and I just literally didn't even have to move. I just kept hitting my skills and attack, and he died. It was
yep,
even okay.
too easy, huh?
Let's not even focus on it being lackluster or easy. It really just felt like kind of a cheap experience. It was just like the Bale battle was the
You hate
same
it.
exact Bale battle you do in the dungeon. It just was in a Heliquary
Yes,
zone.
it didn't get one that time. But you just hit it on the nose. What I was going to say, that Bale one, I might as well be running Destruction's End. I
Yeah,
mean, come on.
it was literally the same exact sequence that he goes through. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cheesy, Like I didn't love it, and I'm also very positive person with Diablo Immortal. Every game has its flaws. I know that the development team, has is very positive and is trying to give us the best experience. So I always try and bring a positive spin. But this one definitely did feel like there wasn't much to it. I'm wondering if maybe
I just,
there was something that was
I'm
coming that they
hopeful.
just didn't have ready or something.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I didn't really think about that. I just thought maybe it was kind of a ramp up, hopefully, for this big update 4.0 that's on the roadmap.
Yeah, I've said
Uh,
that as well. I actually spoke about that exactly as you just said it in one of my videos this past week. Um, it is a ramp up, right? Like we know that things are coming. We know the new class is coming. That's going to be the big thing for this summer. But it's I don't think it's close enough for it to be considered part of the 3-year anniversary. Like the 3-year anniversary happened. When are we going to see this new class? In a month from now? When you think about attention span of people that play these games, it's very quick.
yeah,
An update comes
for
out
sure.
today, it's a good update, and tomorrow we're like, okay, what's coming next? It's just very short attention spans. Probably the longest attention span that we have is for a new class because you got to figure it out. You got to put some builds together, understand the essences. Um, so I'm pretty excited about the new class. Do you agree with me in my prediction that it's going to be a druid?
I do.
You
I
do.
think everybody's pretty much come to that conclusion. If not, there's a whole lot of rumor that became truths, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I very much think it's Druid. I know that it was data mined, but you always can. If I didn't
Wait,
data mine it myself, so it wasn't a firsthand thing. But there's been a lot. I even feel like Blizzard hasn't denied it and is kind of teasing into it at this point in time.
exactly.
Yeah,
And you pointed it out in one of your videos too, the that symbol,
yeah.
there's a logo that looks a lot like his head.
It
Almost
does look like his
identical
head,
from
right?
side to Yeah, it does. It's a dead giveaway if you ask me.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the videos, by the way, man. Look at you referencing little
Oh,
moments
absolutely.
in my videos. You win.
Yeah, yeah, it was awesome. And then I actually went and looked it up a little bit, and um, the one on Diablo 4 is he's really fun to play. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I did the same
I
thing.
am
I messed around with it on Diablo 4 just because I'm like, let me try this class so I have an idea. And it was fun to play. I like the whole shape shifting thing. It's cool.
That is a cool idea. I think that I'm going to be the only Tempest in the server fighting a whole bunch of druids in Battleground.
You're telling me you're not going to switch to Druid?
I'm not. I'm going to stay this for a while and let everybody else kind of figure it out at first.
So you're going to be running around here as a weak monk, and you're not going to switch to the cool Druid.
Oh no, the monk that's just an essence farming mission.
Oh,
Trying to build up some of my other stuff before the update in case I
that's
want
funny,
to.
man. Oh, another.
The
So,
other option.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm listening to you.
Oh, I was going to say the other option was to go with a barb. One of my best clanmate friends is a barb.
Yeah.
And he keeps trying to switch to Tempest. He does it like once a week or every other week, and he's struggling with it just like you. Or has the same issues with it. It's
Yeah.
not a tank. I mean, he's got to figure out the mechanics, move around. You see, I jump around a lot.
You do.
I'm not doing it right
I'm actually
now.
enjoying watching you play. Your build is a little different than mine, but same mechanic really. Spoiler alert! I today was like, man, I just want to go back to Barb. It's just you get
Did you
comfortable.
class back?
You get comfortable with a class, like you're comfortable with your Tempest, and it's probably going to
Oh, I
feel
love
uncomfortable for you to go to Monk or to swap. And there's a learning curve.
it. Yeah, and I'm Tempest because it's what it was when I started the game. It was like the class that they start you off in.
Yeah.
And I know, learned it from day one. Got
There's
another
another
one.
one, baby. All
Yes,
right.
another one. Right on.
That's 5. What is this?
This is
Void.
my sixth one, and I saw a double, I
This is
believe.
your 5th one, I think.
Sixth, isn't it?
I must have miscounted. You got a 1, a 2, a 1. I don't know. Can
I
we
had 127 crests. Let's see.
go to your gems? It shows you highlighted which ones are new, I think.
Yeah, we've already done 9.
Oh, 6th run, you're saying. I thought you said 6th gem.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's 9.
5-star gems in 6 runs.
Yeah, I lost count of the runs actually.
I think I got that right here. Yeah, it's 6.
Okay.
That's really good, man. I
Uh,
mean, and another pain class, but at least they're giving you gems that you could use. And don't you use Spectre
yep.
Glass as well?
Yeah, I have it ranked 10, so it'll be good gem food. Or
Okay.
I'll sell it. They're worth a lot right now.
Perfect.
God, I lucked out on the pilot too. I had 2 of those that were unbound, and I sold them. And,
Yeah, would you get
I think I
15,000 platinum?
12, but
Yeah,
still,
that's
still a
great, man.
2-star.
That's really good. Good for
Wow.
you. Yeah, so I've been thinking about going back to Barb. What I'm probably going to do, because I do struggle with the Tempest. Wait a second. We must have done more than 6.
Yeah, we've done a lot more.
That
I
must
think
have been
I've
8.
lost count. I think it's 8 or 9 even. It's 9 because I had 127 or 117. I don't
Okay.
mind. We'll run them all.
You
We'll
run
just
whatever you
this
want,
time.
man. I don't push anything more
Yep.
because of us.
Oh, no, it's not that. They'll burn a hole in my pocket anyways.
It's
I
not
can
a
take
bad
them
idea to
away.
have 10 in your account. Just saying for a Mirror Jewels event.
Yeah, they do like to pop those up. I'll run with the party this time. Let's see
Okay.
who wants to do what.
Cool.
Nobody I know.
So I'm gonna be switching back to Barb, I think, pretty soon. Getting back to what I know. I struggle in PvP with the Tempest because I play like a Barb and I can't. And I'm not like I got better at it, but I'm still not great. And I also probably don't have the best PvP build. Um, it's just tough,
Yeah,
man. It's tough to get used to.
when I watched you go through that on the live stream, that was painful because everybody was giving you their opinions and run this, run that, and then you tested it on Battleground. It's like, what is he doing?
Yeah, man.
Battleground. That's tough.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was
figured
tough.
out how to fight cards. It is a total thing. Yeah, total. You guys want to camp on the idol, and I just try and bring you to your undying rage, and then go get you after it. Goes off once, hopefully.
Yeah. No,
And
I
I
get
run a
it.
spiteful blood too.
It's
I run a spiteful blood now too, which disables your primary attack. So at a certain point, my shield pop up, and your primary attack's not hurting me anymore.
got it. No, that's
Just
nice,
for
man.
6 seconds. It's not a permanent thing.
Of course.
And not
Not
this
this
time.
time around. So I think that was 10.
I do too.
How did we lose
I think
such?
we're there.
Why? How did we lose such
I think-
bad track of everything?
Well, we're just talking.
I'm sitting
Shoot, I
here with
didn't
my
even know the
tally
boss
and
was
everything.
behind me.
I messed
Yeah,
it
the
up.
boss is up behind me, and I'm running the other way, just killing things,
I
talking to
know.
you.
I know. Well, okay, so the 3-year anniversary is just passed, or is it essentially just passed. It's slow rolling, but they're literally slow rolling out dungeon bosses. Did you? I'm assuming you didn't get the butchie yet, right?
No, I'm really close to it, as a matter of fact. Take a
Yeah, I
look.
have a bunch of collecting to do as well. I'm sitting on a bunch of gear, which I'm probably gonna wait until Barb. Although I think I have all the Barb essences, so maybe not. Yeah, you're getting close. It's 5:15, I think.
Yep. God, this,
Well, that happens
had
to
that
me
same problem
too.
you. Yeah, I have
Oh,
the same problem you do. I was
575.
just gonna say that. Yep, 575.
What do you think about the
I think
generosity of Blizzard with the gifts that they've given?
uh, I don't know. I think it's good. I always want more, but I'm not gonna complain.
Of course, I
The,
agree.
this
I
this
actually think
gift,
the gifts that they've given from this anniversary event are fair. You get the Butchie
yeah,
skin for free. They gave you a cosmetic frame, a bunch of these, pieces of gear. I just think that the event that they brought was lackluster.
yeah. This thing, I will never do that again. I did it. The
Wait, you went in
Phantom Gallery.
full?
I almost. I need 7760 to do that chest, and I'm not gonna do it.
No.
That's like $100 just to get a 5-star gem. Really is what
No.
it works out to,
It's not even a
right?
five-star gem, you realize.
Oh, it's either a 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of
Yeah,
5.
you have a
That's it.
20% chance of it being a five-star gem.
Oh, huh.
4 stars, an
Yeah, okay.
80% chance. It never was like that before. It used to be a guaranteed 5-star, which is why this was like the whale's best event. You're guaranteeing a 5-star gem, but now it's only a 20% chance of being 5 stars. So I know that a lot of big spenders were pretty upset about this event this time around. I ran, I think I did four runs in that. You get your refund back, and I think it's the best value out of doing that run. Or I shouldn't say run, the Phantom Gallery.
I actually saw you do that, and so I tried it too, and then I just kept clicking. That was my problem.
You kept clicking. Show us your build real
Yeah, I
quick.
was like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
The
I know. It's
thing
easy to
I
keep
didn't
clicking. You're
like
like,
about
oh,
this,
one more. I'll get what I need.
I think I paid what 100 crust to get that thing, 5 gem power.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Sorry.
My
It's
build.
rough. Yes, you have
It's basic.
almost all maxed out for your primary gear. You're almost at 3K res. You're looking good,
I
man.
can actually get it. I can get to 3,500. I have 4 5 stars that are sitting in my bag right here.
Okay.
These guys.
And why do you choose not to use
Yeah.
them? Just curious. Like, why are you? See, you actually have Blessing of the Worthy. Are you? You're wearing some really great gems right there. Um, why
Yeah.
not?
These are my favorite 2 stars.
Why not Fervent Fang? Just curious.
Why not? Because that's all I got it up to is a 4. And
Ah,
this is a 8, 10, 8, and 9.
okay.
Um,
What's your favorite 2-star gem, and then what's your favorite 4-star? 5-star.
my favorite 5 star is Bottled Hope,
Okay. How
just for
come?
me.
What do you like
You get
about it?
the because you get the movement speed and the increase in damage for fairly frequently, every 20 seconds.
Yep.
It's awesome. And
Yeah.
that buff kicks off everything else.
I
And
use that one as
Colossal,
well.
or Colossus. I love the Colossus. It makes me big and tanky kind of for a second. I can run into things, run through things. All my gear's over 500 now.
Nice, man.
I just now got my combat rating up over enough to do Desobey, the last I6 boss, and
Mm-hmm.
I beat it a couple times this last week. Of course, they reduced the CR. That helped tremendously.
Listen. Take the help when they give it, right?
For sure. I didn't realize when that little red triangle shows up at the bottom and says monster difficulty very hard.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it tells you just how hard it is.
You know what? I didn't even realize that
4,000%
myself.
less damage. Yeah, you can click on it and it'll tell you something like you have 4,000% less damage and you're taking 98% more damage, something like that. It gives you these ridiculous numbers. You're like, oh God.
Wow. Okay, that's actually really interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing, man. And thanks for
For
taking me on
sure.
this journey. It's not often that people run 100 legendary crests. So whenever I find a friend that's doing it, I think it's fun to just throw it in a video, have a conversation around it. If anyone that's watching is running the legendary crest as well, happy to have you come on and have a conversation, take a look at your runs. At the end of the day, I'm never saying go run Legendary Crests. It's gambling, like you had mentioned earlier in this video. What it is,
Absolutely is gambling.
yeah. So we don't
I'm,
want to
I'm
promote it, but
if you're not able to pay your bills after doing this, you've got an issue, and there's probably a number for that. But
yes.
yeah, I don't know. I don't, it doesn't hurt me. I don't mind investing a little. I'll never be a whale. I mean, running around with these guys that are spending six figures on accounts just blows my mind.
I don't
But
think we need to be, man. I think that you can enjoy this game even as a free to play player. I've seen some people that are free to play that have some really great accounts, and you just have to min max everything.
oh,
Not that you're going to ever be able to compete against whales in PvP, but you could still enjoy a lot of what the game has to offer. And I think you're finding a nice comfort zone for yourself there, and that's awesome.
absolutely. I just want to say something about that too. We have a new clan member. Her name's Violet, and we did raids the other night. I jumped in. I always help out with raids whenever they come up. And I
Hmm.
jumped in there and she out DPS'd me by like 100 million, which I was like, whoa. I asked her, what are you running? A five out of five nuclear weapon or something? And then I looked at her build. They're all 2 stars. She's been free to play. Where she's from, it costs a fortune to buy orbs and stuff. It's like 5 times more than what we pay in
Wow.
comparison. So her account is all free to play and it's impressive.
Yeah,
I
it's impressive to look at
but
a massive whale spender account because of just the power that it brings. But I think it's equally impressive to look at a really high powered free to play account as well to see how players are able to really manipulate the account to get the most damage out of it. So I completely get what you're saying, and it is impressive.
it's all about knowing how to what to look for, how to pick your gear. I mean, I learned early on. I was talking to this guy who's been a free to play since day one. He's currently an immortal in another clan. He's
Hmm.
probably my best friend. His name's Quicksilver, and
I know that name.
he was helping. He's been around a long time. He was part of the Vindicators and all that other stuff. Um, he was helping somebody else, a new guy, and he was reading over the stats that I'm looking at right there on the screen.
Yep.
And he goes, the guy said, my crit hit chance is 3%. And Quick goes, well, that's the baseline. And I'm looking at mine at the same time, like, mine's 3%. So I had no idea. But from that day forward, I went through my gear. I've been stacking everything. I reforged. All my
Hmm.
reforges, big mistake there. I made sets. I thought I was being so cool. I got the wildfire set on this one. I got the vengeance set on this
Dude,
one.
it doesn't matter.
Well, instead of putting, crit, beneficial duration, attack speed, those things on each one, so
Yep.
I have 8 stack, which I do now. But that took a lot. I made legend in Battleground last season, so I got a lot of reforges and was able to fix some of those mistakes.
Nice, man. Well, it's all part of the learning process, right? There's so many people that are watching this now that don't even know what reforges are all about. So definitely learning curves for many people. But dude, thanks so
For
much for
sure.
coming on. What's up?
Yeah, I always ask new players. I say, I bet you have a bunch of keys you don't know what to do with.
100% stacked in their stash. They don't even know what they do. Not even what to do with. They don't even know
I, w-
what they're for.
I was that guy. I thought maybe it was something in Krangar because I didn't want to join a warband at first. I was too casual.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it though. I love this game.
Nah, man.
And thank you for
I
doing
love
this.
you.
I love it.
No, thanks for coming on, man. Like I said, this is valuable. I love doing it. I love talking to somebody from the community and being able to have a conversation with you. Only been playing for 6 months, able to build up a pretty solid account in that time is impressive. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that resonate with your status. You know, being a newer player. I shouldn't say newer, but not a day one player with an account that looks so nice. So thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you sharing the experience with us, and hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope Hypa send Hypa some love in the comments so he can go through the video and feel good about it. But thanks for coming on, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you, Aku. I
You got
appreciate
it.
you too.
Peace out, guys.